More is lost in your life to indecision than making the wrong decision. Hey, welcome to Brave Single Moms. We're going to talk about how indecision is ruining your future. But I get it. Single moms face this more than I think than any other woman on the planet because we don't have that other adult in the house to reaffirm what we think. Do you think this is a good decision? Should we put him on that team? Should we go to this school? You don't have that person to bounce ideas off. So I get it. I've been talking to a lot of single moms lately, and I feel that indecision is the number one thing that is preventing you to have the life that you dream. So let's stop it. Let's learn how. Okay, first, let's talk about what indecision is. It's that struggle or that hesitation when you're making a choice or taking action. For example, if you're thinking about joining the metamorphosis method and you're like, I know I need this information in my life, but I don't know. What if I need this? What if something else happens? What if it doesn't work out? And so then you never actually work on yourself. It could be as simple as a dishwasher. You can't pick, you need a new dishwasher, your dishwasher breaks, and you're trying to do all the research and read everything about the dishwasher. Meanwhile, you're 3 months down the road and you're still doing dishes by hand. Like, why did you do that to yourself? Just pick a dishwasher. Just make the decision. It's just going to clean the stuff. It's going to be okay. That's just a fun, relatable example to the cost of indecision in your life. But I need you to understand that it is costing you major things as a single mom. That indecision, that fear of making a mistake is preventing you from making any decisions. It's preventing you from not making a mistake. It's preventing you from success. In fact, I think that indecision is a mistake because you're allowing fear to paralyze you. You're allowing the what ifs to control more than the what is real right now. I really think that analysis paralysis is part of this too, because we have so much information. Let's go back to that dishwasher analogy. You know you need a dishwasher. You're unsure of which one to purchase, okay? This just happened to me. And so then you feel like you need to get on Amazon or get on Home Depot's website and read every review of every dishwasher. Somebody's going to not like it. Somebody's going to love it. And everyone's got different preferences. And you're trying to make the best decision. Meanwhile, you're wasting all of your time doing your dishes by hand. Why would you do that to yourself? What are you wasting about your single mom life because you're not making decisions to get a gym membership to take care of yourself and then feel confident on a date? Do you really want to wait another 3 months? What are you losing out on because you can't decide, should I get this job? Should I go back to school? What should I do? So 6 months from now, you're going to be in the exact same position that you're in because you were afraid to make a decision. I talk to so many single moms that feel like they feel safe in just keeping everything the same, but they're unhappy with the same. So why would you do that? And okay, so maybe you're a little worried. What if I make the wrong decision? What if everything backfires? Who cares? Failure is not a tattoo. Failure is just a bruise. It's going to heal. I want you to start to realize that you can celebrate failure like a weightlifter. Back in the day when I first became a single mom, I actually got into competitive Olympic weightlifting. It's because I walked into a CrossFit gym and it made me feel strong and accepted. So I stayed and I loved it. So I learned how to do clean and jerks and push press and squats and overhead squats and bench press, and deadlift was my best one. What I learned and what I loved was how in weightlifting, you celebrate finding your point of failure. You may even see this at workouts. You want to do some biceps and it says, do as many reps to failure. As many until you can't keep going anymore. Why do they ask you to do that? Because that's when your muscle grows. You feeling me here? Same thing in weightlifting when you're doing bench press and you're trying to get to your 1 rep max, your personal PR. So you do the biggest one you've ever done and your victory. Oh my gosh, this is the most I've ever lifted. Then they say, let's add 2.5 more pounds. See if you can lift that. You never stop until you find your point of failure in weightlifting. That's the point of the competition, finding failure. So you try to get that one up and oh, you fail. Does everybody like just get down and depressed? No, the gym celebrates because you worked hard enough to find your point of failure and you grew because of it. You got stronger. You never would have tried that in the first place. Unless you did that, you had the point of finding your point of failure. So in your single mom life, don't allow indecision to make your future a failure. Do something. Something is better than nothing. I really think the true failure would be allowing that indecision to like just stay in your life and not do anything to better yourself. That's the real failure. You know, I have something I ask people before I want to bring them on my team at Brave Single Moms. And it's a typical interview question. And now, as an entrepreneur, I know why people ask that. I always ask, hey, so what's your biggest failure? I don't even really care what their answer is. What I'm looking for is one answer that I don't want. I don't want the person that says they've never failed. Because a person that says they've never failed is a person that's never tried anything. And at Brave Single Moms, we're people that try things without the fear of failure. We don't allow indecision to paralyze our future. We make decisions and we grow because of it. Is everything going to work out perfectly? No. In fact, it never will. Ever. But will you move the needle forward in your life, moving towards the goals? At Brave Single Moms, we just do one brave thing a day. You write down all your goals, you brainstorm your pathways every morning, and then you pick one thing to do. Does that one thing always work? No. But did you do one thing? Yes, that's success. If you failed at that one thing and it wasn't exactly what you needed to do to get you closer to the goal, did you learn something about what wouldn't work? Then that's a success. How do you know when indecision is doing the wrong thing? As women, we must trust our intuition more. Let me give you an example. Dating. Your intuition typically says you know if someone is right or wrong for you. But because we've had some loss in relationships and we've made bad decisions, we don't always trust our picker, the one that picks the person to date. And so maybe we allow certain things in our life that we shouldn't because we failed in the past. So we think maybe we got to do some things different and we don't trust our decision making. But deep inside, you have that knowing. I was in a relationship with someone early on when I was dating, and I knew this person wasn't really good for me. But I thought, I'm just going to try new things and I'm going to try to date and I'm going to see where this goes. And I didn't listen to my intuition that said, run. I stayed to try to figure things out. And it hurt me. Almost worse than my divorce. And it hurt my kids. That is the damage of your indecision. That is the damage of not listening to your intuition. Indecision will set you back. It will keep you in the past. And it will prevent you from having that future life that you want. So what kinds of things do we need to make decisions on? Things that are about taking care of you. So many of us put ourselves last and we do everything for our children and we barely do anything for ourselves. I talked to one single mom the other day that couldn't remember the last time she did something nice for herself. You should be doing one good thing a day for yourself. Because the only person that is going to love you the most and the only person that's going to take care of you the most is you. It's not someone else. That really hurt me when I saw that. So we face indecisions. Should we go to the gym and get a membership and take care of ourselves? Yes. What is there to think about that? Gym memberships are so cheap. Mine is $25 a month. And it's down the street. It doesn't have to be fancy. So should you make better decisions with your health and limit alcohol or cut it all out? Yeah. Where's the indecision about that? I want you to develop a habit of just making a quick decision. and not agonizing over whether or not it's right or wrong. If it's wrong, you'll find out, you'll learn something, and your muscles will get stronger, and you'll make a better decision the next time. If you're right, fantastic. You just gave your future self an opportunity to experience the life that you're dreaming of. Because here's the deal. You want your children to live a strong and courageous life, right? You want your children to go after their dreams, to not feel limited because they were raised by a single mom. You want your children to pursue life. How do you get them to do that? They have to see you doing it. Do you want your children to be stuck in indecision and always living in the same apartment, never moving forward in life? Do you want your children to always feel limited and have this scarcity, poverty mentality about money? No, you don't want that for them. So you have to teach them something else by modeling it. They have to grow up in a world where mom took risks and it paid off. So they will too. Because that's what Brave Single Moms is all about. All the cheesy sayings about bravery is having fear and doing it anyway. Yeah, that's true. Bravery is contagious. When you see somebody doing something really brave, you think, wow, maybe I could do that too. I hear it all the time. Oh, Amanda, as a single mom, you did all these things. I know sometimes I think I was crazy, but doesn't me telling you the stories about how I moved across the country from Washington, D.C. after my ex left us for another woman with 3 little kids, a year to the date that he left, and I started life over in Northern California because I chased down a dream job. That's a brave thing. And you tell me, doesn't that make you want to do brave things? It does. So be that person that your kids catch bravery from. Do brave things so they will too. Don't be stuck by indecision. Make the decision to prioritize you, take care of yourself, get the coaching you need, get the therapy you need, get the help that you need, feed yourself well, get the exercise you need. There's no indecision on, is this going to make me better? Yes. That's why I have the metamorphosis method. And I would love for you to say, you know what? No more indecision. I'm going to message Amanda tonight. The link to message me is right there. You can even book a call with me and we can be on the phone again tomorrow. And say, yes, I do not want indecision, fear of my future, fear of finances to get in the way of me doing something that could be the one perfect thing to propel me forward and get my future single mom life I'm dreaming of. The bigger failure would be doing nothing.